Hi Libra, my name's Leona from Supra ConsciousSoul, and this is your January general reading. I do have to apologise for the few days lateness because I was ill and there's no way I could have read as I was because it would have affected the energy. So here we are moving into January. Happy New Year. So underneath the deck you have the King of Wands, and he is somebody who is passionate about what he wants to do. He is somebody who is putting the energy into his spirituality, into his work development, into developing the sides of him that create, the sides of him that create abundance, but in a abundance, but in a spiritual sense, in a family sense, in a business entrepreneurial sense. This is the King of Wands. So he's telling you to keep your energy going. He knows how to manage his energy right. He knows how to stabilize himself so that he can keep the energy going in order to fulfill his passion, in order to fulfill his dream, in order to create that stable foundation that he has in the home. He knows what to put his energy into and when. So this is the note to you this month. So you come as in your first card with the Ace of Swords, and this is about cutting through problems, cutting through worries. It's standing up for a belief. It's asserting yourself in a situation, standing up for your rights within a situation, directing your focus as well. It's about where you're directing your focus, where you're directing your logic, where you're directing your mental energy. And it's about taking hold of your thoughts as well and not letting them dominate you in any sense, because it's about you taking charge of the situation, you pointing that sword where it needs to go. But remember that the sword has a double edge, so it's about asserting your rights without chopping people's heads off at the same time. So there's this need to have this clarification for you, but at the same time it's not about a destroying of the other person's energy or the other situation. It's about a victory of clarity, a victory in the situation. It's like this is your chance to kind of rectify a situation. Okay, so in terms of the situation, you could be feeling like other people are trying to knock you off your game. Other people are trying to distract you from what you know. It's like almost like you're saying, look, I know what I'm standing for, yeah, and I don't care what you guys are standing for. I know what I'm standing for, and I'm on higher ground. And it's about staying on that higher ground and not letting this energy of these swords take you someplace else, because it's about keeping this energy going. Because with the king we have the 7, we have the king here, then we have the 7, and then underneath we have the 9. So it is very much, this past row coming into the reading is very much about energy and standing for what you believe in, standing for your truth, while also keeping the energy going, because you could be feeling like you're drained of energy at the moment. But there is this thing in the universe at the moment that I'm feeling kind of intuitively, that we're kind of being drained so that we can pull back and look at a situation before we just rush into it. It's also about having persistence in a goal, persistence in a situation, because this is the 9, and it means that soon you'll be at the 10, and then you start getting into the court cards, and then that's when this energy, that's when you master that energy of where you need to go. So it's very much about energy for you guys. Not just external energy, but internal energy, because you do have the Strength card, and it's about you having an inner confidence in what you're doing. It's about you allowing, it's also about a healing in a sense, because you're facing a fear, you're facing your instincts, you're facing a situation, but you need to kind of face it in a loving manner and from a space of having internal confidence, internal trust in your instincts more, trust in your instincts in a situation. So then we move on to the Wheel of Fortune. Now the Wheel of Fortune is in your center row and it's at the top, and it's talking about completion, ends of cycles. It can talk about events coming in that are fated, are karmic, are events that come in that mean that you have to kind of trust your own confidence and trust your own inner strength within a situation. Yeah, because underneath that you have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, and this could mean that you're feeling like people are not valuing your self-worth, or it could mean that you need to work on your own self-worth, because the Empress is the card moving into the future row. So we have the Empress, and she's telling you to build. This is the birth of something new. So imagine you have this clarity that comes in, you have this focus that comes in, and then there's an event that happens that could bring about abundance for you. It can bring about a new start. It can talk about pregnancies and birth for some of you guys. Also, next to that, as your playing card, you have Five of Hearts, and it's called Fata Morgana. And what she's talking about is she can reflect on the water, but her reflection's not always right. So emotionally, it's asking you to kind of check in with yourself. And next to the Empress is about having self-worth. The Empress is about looking after yourself. And it's almost like you take on that energy of the Empress in order to not allow this reflection to distract you. It's about growth rather than emotional distractions, because I feel like you could have some emotional distractions in terms of relationship, in terms of family probably, but it's also saying to you that what do you want to reflect back to yourself? And with the Empress next to that, it's about reflecting your growth, reflecting your abundance, and possibly not allowing situations in relationships with family or with lovers, but partners, to give you a warped reflection, let's say, because I feel like this energy is almost like Lilith. It's like a trickster kind of feminine energy, and it's like it's like she's there, but what she reflects back isn't always true. So it's about finding the value in yourself this month. It's about finding the value in what you're standing for. It's about you being your own kind of witness, and it's about you standing in your own strength. So underneath that, we have the Knight of Cups. Now, this can talk about a relationship coming in, or it could be telling you to kind of make an offer to somebody. It's also underneath the Queen of Pentacles. So we have a very earth energy here, and we also have a Libra energy with the Venus ruled energy. So this could be representing you, the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress, as being very grounded, very earthy, somebody who's working on their finances, somebody who's very stable by themselves, somebody who's very practical, somebody who knows how to entertain. It's about showing the best sides of yourself this month, Libra, as well. And it's also about you allowing yourself to make offers to others, because next to that we have Flirt, and it's saying extend your light-hearted energy to others. So this is asking you to be more flirty in yourself, to extend yourself to this month, to show people who you are, what you stand for, how earthly you are, how feminine you are, how masculine you are. How grounded you are. And it's allowing others to see that in you, and not kind of hiding it as well, or not, and kind of not pulling yourself away, allowing other people to support you. We also have 17 in reverse, and this is 8, and it's talking about you keeping the action going, but keeping it going by putting one step in front of the other, keeping it going by being organized like the Emperor, making sure that your energy is the masculine, feminine parts of your energy are moving forward together, and you're not holding one side back, because there's some feminine energy on here where you could be holding back your feminine side. And I think in this reading, now is the time for you to express that. Now is the time for you to express that growth that comes with the feminine aspects. But we also have the masculine aspects with the King of Wands as well. This could also be a fire person in your life, or a fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, that is causing you to have to not rein in your energy, but causing you to have to use your energy more effectively. Or they could be showing you how to use your energy more effectively within a situation. But I feel like it's about you guys keeping going, standing for what you believe in. There is going to be some sort of event. I could try and take a card and see what we get for the Wheel of Fortune and for the... Oh, so yes, we got the King of Pentacles. So financially, I feel like there's going to be something that comes in. It could be to do with the home. It could be to do with a job as well with the King of Pentacles. But it's also about getting organized with yourself. It's about organizing yourself in a business way. And then I feel like these benefits come in with the Wheel of Fortune. And it's something to do with the home, something to do with work. And next to the Empress, after that, we have that new growth. So there's an action that is taken. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is kind of destiny, fate, karma, things going in your favour. But they're to do with work. They're to do with the home. They're to do with a purchase of a property or something. It could also be some kind of new situation, because we have the Empress. Or it could be a new growth in yourself, or it could be new growth in terms of the home, or in terms of your family. There could be a new family member in your family, especially with the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles as well. So I really do hope this has helped. I'm sorry for the delay. Take care, stay blessed, have a really great January. And if you would like to hit me up for a personal reading, all the information is in the box below. Take care. Bye bye.